Well, copy the link. I'm trying to figure out how to get it on here to go live. Turn the freaking volume up. Oh man, let's see what we got going on here. What's that? Okay. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Good morning. I copied a link so I can. Good morning, Celtic Grandma. Good morning to ya. Glad to see ya. Sitting out here freezing my bejubies off. Trying to figure out how to send this link. Jeffrey, I've been missing you. Joe Morgan. Hello, hello. Yeah. So I'm just sitting out here on this cold Sunday morning. Eat, Jeffrey. Make you rich, Jeffrey. There you go, darling. You're blue now. I'm so glad to catch you. Just Joe Morgan says he just managed to shower and shave, even clipped the nails. Hey, sounds like you're ready. I want to try. I don't know how to put this link on here. Um, to have um y'all join. Come up on this little thing. It only allow me one because I don't have StreamYard or anything like that. But Joe Morgan, congratulations. You won on the going live video. You're the only one who answered the post on my community page. Yeah. Camo Carl, hello. Hello, how are you? Celtic Grandma, we're putting you blue. Camo. Camo Carl. Here you go, darling. I'm going to put you as blue. Most everybody that I put as blue is pretty cool anyway. Matt Shad, hello. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Glad to see you. Well, ain't a whole bunch of stuff going on right here where I'm at, in case y'all was wondering, other than, just me being myself. Um, I'm happy, actually. I'm happy. The latest news that I've gotten on this whole border thing is that Joe Biden has tucked his tail. We shall see. But I haven't gotten any more information on that. It's kind of hit or miss. I have noticed that um, a lot of people are getting on board with it. But you know what? What the people, not us, that we talk all the time, not us, but the ones. Good morning, coffee. Good morning. Glad to see you here. I got my coffee right here. Just made a fresh cup. Sitting out here. I'm doing research on this Taylor Swift thing. I know she's the ugliest thing I ever did see. She's just beanpole. She ain't got no hips or no ass on her, and she's just damn right, just ugly. Um, you know, yeah. Live chat, live chat. Am I in live chat? Let's see. Yep, live chat. Yep. Jeffrey's pretty cool. Jeffrey makes some pretty awesome piano and keyboard music. Jeffrey was one of my first subscribers. Long way back. I hadn't heard from him in a while. I miss him. Miss you, Jeffrey. I hope y'all doing okay up there. Moon Sprout, morning, darling. Morning. Yes. Skull, says Madshine. Yeah, so we just gotta hang out. Loretta, I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad y'all are here so I can make y'all blue. Yeah, but so far everybody's cool. That I'm making blue. So you can trust them as far as, certain things are considered. uh, and all. But now I'm trying to figure out how to put this link on here so um I can have one of y'all come up on the panel. I don't know how to do that. Everything I do is on this damn cell phone. All my videos that I make, all that stuff's on the cell phone. Because this little shit broke my laptop. But we're not going to go there. So whatever. Whatever. I love it when you abuse your powers. I love that. So I got to figure out how to do this. I'm not really sure um, or anything like that. Let's see. I know Shad, but it falls under that AOC category for me. If you ever just looked at somebody and you're like, damn, what the hell's wrong with that person? They got to be something wrong with them. Well, I was watching that stupid, ugly woman with all that crap up there, up there. I'm talking about. They call her like a spokesperson or something for the idiot in charge. Just sometimes you just want to throw a pie. What happened to the good old days when all them politicians were getting pies in the face? I thought that was some funny stuff. Oh, Joe Morgan, Taylor's a closet freak. You know that. That's why you attracted to her. Oh. Maybe not. Maybe she's not a closet freak. Yeah, but it's Sunday morning. Yeah, so I've been trying to decide what I'm going to do. Tar and feathered, shoot, camo. I agree with you on that, but sometimes I think that might take a little bit too much effort. It might take a little bit too much for them. I think the guillotine is a good thing, or the tree in front of the public courthouse. That's one thing I can tell y'all down here in Texas. Sorry, y'all, my nose is running. It's a little cold out here, but right, pie, rope in a tree. That's right, Loretta. I can guarantee you, pretty much every courthouse down here in the state of Texas got a big old tree in front of it, and they don't cut them down. Why? Because they've been there for a long, long time, and they were used to be used. You know, um, I'm trying to put this darn cigar out and see if I don't catch something on fire. Yeah, yesterday was fire burning day. I think we're seeing a tide rush in. A tide is coming in. What's it gonna take? You're gonna have to dig down deep. Like my little stylist, my son got it for me. This is the only blingy thing I got. I'm not a blingy type gal. But yeah, that tide's coming in, and it's kind of scary, and it's exciting and exhilarating, and it's like, yeah, it's about freaking time we put an end to this crap. You know, right, Loretta? It is going to take all of us saying hell no. Hell no. KP, hello, darling. Good to see you. Gardner Josh, good to see you. Glad to see y'all in here this morning. I was in Ghost's live chat last night. He had a pretty cool panel up there. And it was an exciting live. It really was. I'm not a member of his channel because I spend my money on my tobacco. And I don't have a credit card or anything like that. But anyhow, neither here nor there, none of that freaking matters. So what matters is I was there to support him in his life. Uh, yeah, I ain't a blingy type gal, right, Jeffrey? You know that. You know that already, darling. Um, and he had some excellent topics. I don't know who Holly Ivins is. Good morning, though, to you. Glad you're here. Put your seatbelt on. Hopefully, you're over the age of 18. because we're all adulting in here, and we don't have filters. So yeah, just saying, be ready, darling. Ain't no telling what you might get in here. Uh, but you'll get truth. I can guarantee you that you will get truth. Oh, she's good people. You know her, Coffee. Oh, well, thank you, Holly. Well, then, just Miss Holly, you got verification from two excellent individuals. So I'm gonna put you as blue too, darling. Okay. Um, but yeah, we speak our mind in here. Uh, what's that say? Let me see. Hey, Holly, Moonsprout Coffee, KP. All right. Oh, I see. I didn't know that, Teresa. I don't think I've seen her. But then, sometimes I can't see past the end of my nose when I'm in a chat because I'm just like, oh, just like sunshine and smiley faces. Yes, we cannot let this settle down. So whatever you can do in your immediate area, however you can show your support for the citizens of the United States. I know, Joe. I would like to see you run for president. I really would. I think that you would, well, how I like to say, stomp a mud hole in their ass and walk it dry. uh, top chat's all secure. Well, I'm confused and uninformed as well. My point is, we're not going to take no shit, Joe. We're not going to take it. You know, we've got to stand up for our rights. Uh, we can no longer sit idly by and wait for someone else to do things, and whatever it takes. They had a good point last night in Ghost Chat, is that you can talk to people anywhere, at the store, at the gas station, and spread the word that way. And just I have you ever been sick and tired of being sick and tired? Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm not fanatical. I'm not a zealot. I'm a Texan. Yeah. I don't think anything major happened in Ghost Chat last night. There was a lot of communication, a lot of high points that were hit that needed to be addressed. I didn't see any disturbances. I thought it was a really great chat, live chat, actually. I do know that everybody was asking where Backwoods was at. I don't know where Backwoods is at, but I've been catching some of his videos, and I love that brother. I mean, I just like his outlook and what he's got to say. Yeah, KP, it was a good live last night. Uh, Very informative, invigorating. Lighting that fire, that patriotic fire and stuff. Uh, but yeah, I mean, it's Sunday, man. You know, and I've been having a media snow day and watching Trimmer movies. Man, I tell you what, those Trimmer movies are something else. That Coffee John was commenting a lot and ended up getting timed out quite a few times and hidden. Well, see, okay. Now I seen that. Now that you're touching on that, I seen that, and I don't know who that is or what he's about. Well, damn. Oh, I'm looking for my fucking lighter. It's in my hand. What the fuck? I ain't never smoked this morning. I can't remember if I smoked this morning. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know what was up with John McGill last night. You know. Um, Jeffrey, Tremors is a series of movies that was like back in the 80s and stuff. It's about these giant, worms and stuff that come through the earth, and it shows a lot of preparedness type stuff on there. And it's got Kevin Bacon in there, bacon, and it's a pretty good little, pass the time type flick, and stuff. Uh, but yeah, I don't know what was going on with him. I don't know who he was addressing or what he was addressing. I just thought, well, maybe he's fucking drunk or something. Maybe who freaking knows? Whoever knows. Um, Drunk texting, but it sounded like to me that he had an issue. Um, and then somebody popped off in there about him being a pedo. That whatever that idiot's name is, we all know the idiot. That's been kicked off a lot of channels. But let's see. Teresa says John and Hutch had a discussion a week ago and got timed out. So he's coming and just streams and saying stuff. So he getting timed out. Elusive! I love you. I love you and your wife and your family. Y'all are good people. Yeah. Somebody accused him of that, and then he come back saying something about, no, that's not him, and stuff. But either way, they're gonna fuck around and find out, because some of us will show up at your fucking doorstep. You want to step off in some shit, y'all bring it to your ass. That's what I'm talking about. See, I'm sorry, y'all. I go there sometimes. I go there, real quick. That's been a struggle of mine for my entire life. It's going from zero to freaking ghetto crazy. I'm gonna let you put your money where your mouth is stuff. But I don't even know if he's subscribed to my channel or not. It doesn't matter to me. If he wants to start shit, he better start something fucking where else. Because I have been known to follow people home. Just say it. But anyway. So yeah, that's the only thing that I know that happened like that. But overall, Ghost had a lot of good talking points that needed to be addressed. And what kept my mind was, and I wanted to say something, but I did not. Once all the dust settles, then we'll probably have elections. And I think the balkanization, is that what we're talking about? It The more I research it and hear it in other streams, the more I think, you know what? Well, Dennis, hello, darling. How are you? Let me find my little thing. What did you walk into? You walk into Bugout Adventures live stream, darling. All I got to tell you is, save for the fate of heart, we all growed. We have no filters. And unless somebody can vouch for you, good morning, Bob 942. Hello, darling. Hello. Uh, you might get your feelings hurt if that's the type of person you are. If you're not that type person, and you truly do have a big foot, and you can stomp some ass with that big foot, well, then you're welcome here. That's I'm just, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's how it works. But anyway, Bob, bacon, love it, elusive. Bug out, shrieked, bacon. I know, and I don't even eat bacon. No, I'm not a raghead either. Um, I just don't eat bacon. I just don't eat it. But I sure will use that gravy for biscuits and gravy. I certainly would. Bob, darling, okay. We go put you blue. We go put you blue. Everybody got their coffee, tobacco, pot, crack, cocaine, whiskey, Jim Beam. Good morning to you. Boarded. Right. Right. The prepping artist, good morning. Oh, okay. Teresa Buchanan was just wondering why he was mentioned here. Oh, that's it. That's it. Don't be afraid to ask no questions, darling. We got no excuses in this room, and we will explain and talk about whatever we need to talk about to clarify any type of error. I know it's already been one hell of a morning. Shit, we've been on a roll around here for the last couple of days. Mm-hmm. They play it around. Yeah. Chamomile tea at 6. I got my cigar and coffee. $2 of coffee, one twisted and burnt it. Well, shit, Camo. Uh, that's not fair. You better puff, puff, pass, bud. Good morning to everyone, says Dennis Bigfoot. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Mood Sprout, I tell you what, I'm kind of afraid to start anything. Well, I can't really start it inside the house because, y'all, I live with my son and stuff, but and he's kind of woke, you know what I'm saying? We have to deal with that, so that's why I'm salty sometimes. Yeah, we got into it one time. He said, "This is my house, and I'll do and I'll say what I want to." And I said, "I don't give a fuck. I'm your mama, and I will whoop your ass, boy. I don't care how old you are. So you better watch yourself. And you don't want me here? Help me load my crippled ass up into my truck, and I will drive the fuck off. I ain't scared. I ain't got no fear. See, even the dogs and the sirens agree." Joe Morgan, I tell you what, sometimes you just, he told me, so, okay, I'm going to tell y'all a little story. Friday was my grandson's birthday, 6 years old. Very highly intelligent little kid. He putting him in gifted and talented. Anyhow, one of his favorite places is Twin Peaks. I was like, well, shit, we're gonna have to go to the fucking strip club and eat hot wings now. And I ain't even got no damn dollar bills. And we're in there, and I'm like, okay, just be nice. Don't start, lecturing the waitress on she could do so much better than having to show tits and ass for minimum wage. She could actually make real money doing that shit, right? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we're standing there waiting on a table, and he's like, "Mom," because he could see the look on my face. I mean, I might as well been in like a cabaret or something. And he's like, "They got really good hamburgers." I said, "Served with a side of tits and ass, I'm sure." And he's like, "Mom, just settle down, just behave." I said, "Look," I said, "Son, I didn't even bring any dollars with me to tip these girls." He said, "Mom, settle down." I said, "Look, her ass is hanging out. She got, she got on those damn fishnet stockings." Well, it was lingerie night. Everybody had on black lingerie. Excuse me, y'all. So we get up there, we get our seating done. And my son's like, "You want to be a smart ass?" He's always got jokes. Excuse me. He said, "Look, Mom, there's plenty of men in here. You can find you a good man in here." I said, "No, I can't, because he's coming here after work, because that's where they're all at. How am I going to find a good man in here when he's out here trying to get, you know, tits and ass on the side?" He said, "Settle down, Mom. They can hear you." So I don't care. So the girl come around there, and she's like, "Do you know what you want?" I said, "Well, guess I'll take a hamburger, because they don't have menus really. They got to do everything on an app." Maccabees, I'm glad you're here, darling. And so I'll just get me a hamburger. Well, I'll be damned. They fix that hamburger just right, just the way I like it. So I got my food to go because I done already had enough of that stuff. You know, now granted, I understand all that stuff. I'm not a prude, to each their freaking own. But how are you supposed to eat with tits and ass in your face if it's not the? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not, lesbian or bisexual or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if I was, how am I supposed to eat my hamburger in peace and I got tits and ass right there in front of me? I couldn't concentrate, so I got my food to go. I come home and ate it. But yeah, that's my grandson's best place to go. He loves it there. But he hasn't conceived yet on the tits and ass thing. He just thinks they're running around in their bathing suit. I won't ever go back there again. Probably not unless I want to get a good hamburger with a side of tits and ass. Just saying. There ain't no shame in that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to tell you something right now. If I was back in my 20s, even my 30s and my 40s, or before I hurt my back, see, don't think I wouldn't find me a damn pole and start dancing on that shit. Because them girls make some real money. They make some serious money. But they're not going to make mine. You know? Jeffrey, you can. Hello, Zane PTI. How are you? How are you? Yeah. Yeah, they do make bang, Bob. I'm just saying. A friend of mine used to tell me when I was younger, I don't know why you starving. You're sitting on a gold mine. It never dawned on me what he was saying. I was like, all right, pimping, go on now. Once I figured out what he was talking about. hmm I'm kind of upset, though. I think that's a bigotry type of industry because you can't go see a man shake his shit. I would like to see a man shake his shit. I'd like to see him bounce and, do all that. Rub up against me, motherfucker. Rub up on me. Come here. I got 50 cents for you. Because I'm poor. Yeah. Camo, I'll send you $1 if you decide to strip. I will. I'll send you $1, Camo, if you decide to strip. That's okay with me. Uh but yeah, I'm like, okay, go get it, girl. Get it, get it, get it. There's a little Oriental girl, only a little Oriental girl in the whole place. Brought me my hamburger. I turned around. She was just as cute as a doll, like one of those little China dolls. I was like, "You ought to be making bacon, girlfriend. You're the only one in here with slant eyes and slant." Okay, I won't go there. Let me stop myself. Let me stop myself. I do need a physical therapy, Paul Maccabeus. Thank you. I'm gonna do a video on that one of these days. I'll be like, see, Maccabeus told me get me a physical therapy pole. And see now, looky here. Look what I can do. I can put my legs above my head and slide down backwards. Yeah. But that place was packed, man. All kinds of young men, businessmen, women in there. And I guess they just go for the food. I think most of those girls was college girls anyway. Yes, they are, Maccabeus and Joe. They are decent. They are decent. There's no issues there with me whatsoever. And until you walk in their shoes or their stilettos, you can't judge. Now, you know, it is what it is. What would it be like if they put that old speaker up there in Washington D.C. on a pole? Oh, that would be called impalement. They impaled her. Can't stand that ugly bitch. Time she talks, I just want to just reach through the screen and rip her tongue out her mouth. Well, Jeffrey Feinstein, darling, it is not lonely. You're right. It is less lonely. And lonely is a state of mind, okay? I'm never lonely. I entertain myself most of the time. And I live vicariously through y'all. Speaker Kizzy don't look at that good. Yeah, I know that bitch is ugly, Joe. Oh, good, Maccabeus. In Asia, planting roots of Maccabeus worldwide. Right on. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to get on here this morning and just have a conversation with y'all and let y'all know that I love you. And I'm glad that I've come across y'all. I've started reaching out to people, giving my phone number out. Grandma Nana, good morning. We're a little vulgar in here this morning, darling. But I think that you can handle it because, it is what it is. We all grown. And remember, leave your filters at the door. To a certain extent, you know what I'm talking about. I have at least one in Russia and one in Poland. Wow. Wow. Davos City. I don't know what the hell that is. Stop talking that mess. Dennis. Is somebody vouch for Dennis? Let me see what's up. I'm going to put you as a moderator, Dennis. He acts up. Y'all get him. Get him. Get him. Get him now. So, I want to know what y'all think about Biden idiot backing down. Oh, Davos City, Philippines. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I thought you were talking about that other Davos fucker. That World Economic Forum. I want to know what y'all think about Biden backing down. Y'all ain't heard anything about that? I'm getting my vape out. See what's up? It says half baked, but I'll be fully baked here in just a minute. Just saying. It ain't no shame in my game. I'm grown. Who is that? Grandma. Who's saying grandma? That one of my grandkids? It might be Zayd PTI. This ain't no cheap vape. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Yeah, no idea what you talking about. You talking to an old school OG. Okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Not in the least. Don't come in here and talk about it's cheap. Ain't shit cheap about this. I got a panhandle every day just to get the money to buy this damn vape. What you talking about? Well, if you have a 1K dollar vape, then smoke it, darling, and share the love. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, KP. I would like to have been a fly on the wall up there when he was bubbling on his freaking, I think, bubbling on his back down. I want to see how far he gonna back down. They gonna step off. There was uh, there's a saying I used to say: "You better back down before you get knocked down." Oh, you're from Pakistan? Well, fuck, y'all got the good stuff over there. What the hell's going on? What's going on with that? Y'all got all those poppies over there, don't you? Mm-hmm. I know two people who got throat cancer and died after smoking vapes a couple years. No thanks. Well, you know what? I tell you, I understand that. I understand that. I've been smoking since I was 13 years old. There's been a whole bunch of stuff that I've been doing in my entire life. But the one thing that is killing me is that shit up there in Washington. That's killing me. That's killing all of us. And we got to stand up because that is a cancer. That is a real freaking cancer on America. It is. All of us are suffering from that cancer up there. I'm just saying. Yeah, we're going to get lit. We're going to get live. Yeah. I never had no cancer uh, that I know of because I don't go to the doctor too often. I've only been going to the doctor because of my back. And they tried to put me on a bunch of shit, which, in the beginning, I was hurting so bad and stuff. I couldn't walk, so I did partake in the medication, the pharmaceutical medications that they gave me. And damn it, y'all got to let me know when I got boogers hanging out my damn nose. Y'all just don't let me keep on talking and I got snot running down my face. Okay? Well, I pray, Holly, that everything. No, Zane, darling, I don't do super chats. I don't accept no money whatsoever. The reason why I don't accept no money, because the moment you start accepting money, they got their fucking thumb on your head. And they already got their thumb on my head. And they've had their thumb on my head for a while. So no, thank you. I appreciate it. Donate it to, if you want to give some money or something, go to one of your local orphanages and buy some kids some shoes. Actually, that's the best idea. Don't give them money. Go buy them some shoes. No, I don't take anything for my neuropathy. If you're talking to me, Tina, I know it was a big booger. Damn it, y'all just let me talk and got boogers hanging up my damn nose. Shit. But yeah, I don't accept no money. I don't do no super chats. My channel will never be monetized. I guarantee you that. Yeah, take those shoes and donate them. If you see somebody on the street, give them a pair of your shoes, man. That's what I'm talking about. There's been plenty of times I've taken a coat off my back and gave it to somebody. Uh, well, I tell you what, money ain't everything. Okay? I live off $150, 150 American dollars a month, and that's an allowance that I get from my son. Okay? I spend it very frugally. I spend it on the things that I want, like vapes and tobacco, hygiene products, and any type of weapon I can get my hand on. Now, I've had money before. I've had 4-bedroom houses, 2 stories, 3,500 square foot. I've had it all. I've had success more than once in my lifetime. And I'm 56 years old, so they tell me. I don't believe them lying some bitches. I don't believe them. But the most happy I've ever been is when, despite everything else, is whenever I bugged out. Hence, Bugout Adventures. I liquidated everything I had, except for my truck and my survival gear and some preps, food preps. And I got rid of it all. Didn't regret none of it. I ain't got not one picture of me. I ain't got nothing but what I need to survive. And I don't need electricity and water to survive. I can find that somewhere else. There's a damn spigot on every damn building. There's outlets everywhere. I mean, I'm just saying. But I became more of a happy person when I had less. And I'm not buying into that. You own nothing and be happy. You know what? I own something right now. I own my fucking freedom. To an extent, I know, Mad Shad, I know what you're going to say, but do I really? To an extent, yes. I understand that. I can choose at any time to get my ass up and walk the fuck off. And money ain't going to help me because I can freaking panhandle. I ain't too proud to beg. I'll make me a fucking sign. And I'll stand right there on the corner. And I don't want to catch no tricks or anything like that. I don't want to do no prostituting. I don't want to do that kind of shit. That's dangerous life. I just watched a miniseries on, killers of hookers like that. That's some scary shit. But I will make me a sign that says, Bidenomics is not fucking working for me. Could you please help? Hello. You can't say that, Zay. You can't say that a cigarette equals cancer equals death equals sadness. That is no. You can't say that. I'm not gonna buy it, dude. Not gonna buy it. Oh, I don't know if you're a dude or a chick. There's only two gingers in this room too, so make sure you understand that. I know, Joe. I'd like to see one of your videos, you little freaky thing, you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Not kidding. Rock your world, young man. I can't trust you. I don't know you, Zane. I don't know you. You can't tell me that cigarettes equals cancer. You can't tell me that. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I know it's a soft spot. I know you've had to love that woman to marry her just based on your content and what you say. I know you loved her. I know you're a badass. Yep. Yeah, oh, Mad Shad almost got me going the other night. He taught me how to do some Kegel vibration, Neo chakra cleated shit on a live stream. I was like, shit, I got to smoke after that. Sure did. Come right out here and smoked and finished watching the live stream. I was like, you better be glad I ain't too close to you, bud. I'll be knocking on your door. You put out or get out. Just saying. Yes, I am a dirty old woman at times, especially when I'm half baked. Mm-hmm. Tell you what, yeah, we just cleared those chakras, that's for sure. I know, Grandma Nana. See, I warned you. I warned you. That's okay. You're my kind of people. I love you. But shoot, just look at what you're eating. If you buy anything over the counter, you're screwed. Bugout is correct. This past Thanksgiving, my second oldest sister passed away from cancer and never smoked, drank, or anything. Exactly. Yep. You know, shoot, just the clothes you wear. Do you know that when you go and you buy a new set of clothing, unless it's made from organic cotton and a local place that prides themselves on all that, down home stuff, do you know that your clothes are sprayed with formaldehyde to keep them fresh during shipment? Come on. I know, and you ain't Joe. Let me tell you something right now. One of my ex-husbands told me this, and the key word is ex-husbands. He says, "I like having affairs with married women. You can do what you want, and they're not coming home with you, and you ain't got to worry about getting them pregnant. Because if you do, they got a husband to take care of it." I was like, "You fucker, I'm gonna divorce your fucking ass." I met him in the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous. I was just getting clean and sober about a year in. Well, he was going to the rooms looking for him a good old guy. Well, he found one. Rocked his fucking world, that shithead. Anyway, yeah, he'd tell me all that kind of stuff. But he finally sobered up after probably 6 years after our divorce. But we'd get into some heated altercations. To see, I was always bigger than him because he was but maybe a buck 25 soaking wet. His waistline was like a 30, but his leg length was about 32, 34, somewhere in there. And He's a good old boy, worked in the oil field, redneck. And so we've been having, I'm going to tell y'all a story. We've been having a spat for a minute. He had invited all of his friends over. They're going to redo the brakes on my truck, on my 1978 Grand Prix. I loved her. Her name was Bessie. I took that girl all the way up into the damn Rocky Mountains. But anyway, so they're all out there drinking. We're barbecuing. Everything's going fine. They working on my car, got it up on jacks, got the wheels off. Everybody's got a wheel they're working on, this, that, and the other. And I would go out there and I asked him, I asked him something about like he wants some beans or something with the, barbecue, this, that, and the other. And he popped off because he was drunk. He said something about like, bitch, just bring me my food or some shit like that. I said, you gotta be fucked up. Hello, Roby Prepper. Hello. I'm telling a story right now. I'm gonna make you blue, darling. Anyway, um, I said, what'd you say? He said, you heard what I said, bitch. I said, you got me fucked up. Went over and punched him dead square in the damn ugly face he's got. Well, now he wants to fight. He gets up, he comes towards me, and so I decided to go to the back of my car and get my crowbar out. And I said, I will crack your skull where you stand. I said, you keep on coming towards me, you better back off. And he threw a wrench at me. And then he threw, what the hell else? He threw one of the brakes at me. Well, it was all in. We're throwing car parts at each other. Well, I got him good. I got him in the leg good. And of course, he couldn't throw because he was drunk. He better stand up. He took my entire tire and all the parts to that front wheel and threw them out in the mesquite bushes. He said, there you go, bitch. Fix your own freaking tire or your own brakes. I thought, oh, you done fucked up now. Needless to say, the party was over. Didn't nobody get no barbecue or beads. Police didn't get called. That was a good thing. Because he'd usually call the police on me because don't challenge me. You're going to need some backup, fucker. So I went out there and was fishing for all my car parts out there. Wait, were they third? Yes! This is my stupid ex-husband roaming. My last one. And yeah, we got into it big time. And so I went out there and gathered all my stuff up, and I called a friend of mine, his brother from another mother, and I told him what happened. He said, where's he at now? Because he's going to go kick his ass, right? I said, don't worry about it. I already got him. I said, I just need some help buttoning all these parts and putting my brakes and my wheels on my car. I said, I didn't think that one quite through. I should have just kind of waited a little bit until they got finished and then whoop his ass. I'm just saying, sometimes you got to think stuff through. Yeah. Yeah, camo. Yeah. Ain't no metrics. Not there. Yep, I gotta go now. Running for car parts. That's right. But yeah, it's just one of my little memories. Now, when he wasn't drinking, he was an excellent man. He was a sweetheart, absolute sweetheart. But when he got to drinking, he got mean. He got real mean. But I was already mean, so I wasn't scared. There wasn't no domestic violence. It's called mutual combat, baby. Just saying, mutual combat. No, I've been married 3 times. One of them I married just so I could get out of, a certain town I was living in, and he married me to make his ex-wife jealous. We came to a mutual agreement that the marriage was over in a year, so it was kind of like sort of like a long-term dating thing, for me. Um, But I tell you what, it's hard to find my kind of crazy out there. It's hard to find somebody that can hang uh, with me, you know. Corgi on the coffee table eating popcorn and gummy bears. Where you better get that corgi a pole so he can make some money for you, rum and prepper. We were just talking about dancing on tables and all that kind of stuff earlier, but popcorn and gummy bear, that's a new little twist. I'm telling you. Uh, the happy tramp. Just a lot of drugs and fighting. That's right, Joe. Just a lot of drugs and fighting. Well, yeah, we're keeping it light. We're keeping it simple. We need to laugh. We need to have a good time because Lord knows that um, there's a lot of stuff that we're focused on, and I know we're all focused on it. It's like a big old pie. Pie, pie. That's it. We got pie. But yeah, we just need to laugh and have a good time. Bug 50s. Jeffrey. Plus pregnant and crabby. Joe Morgan. I love y'all. Y'all are cool people. I enjoy every last one of y'all's channels and what you have to say. And if I was to die tonight, because we all go to bed thinking we're gonna wake up in the morning. That's proven wrong a lot. I want you to know I appreciate you. And I dig you. For real. For real. Yeah, we gotta laugh and have fun and enjoy little things. It don't always have to be freaking serious. But just know that I am serious most of the time. That's probably why I got a head full of silver hair. Not like Mad Shadow. Mad, he got me beat on that silver, but damn, does that look good. Anyhow, don't get me started on that. But yeah, just me shooting the bull with y'all. Loretta, I love you too, darling. Love you too. You're good people. We all have a lot of common goals together. Can you just imagine, just for a moment, that we all come together? We will be unstoppable. Unstoppable. Let that sink in. United we stand, divided we fall. I've been off the chain for a long time. Uh, but I'm real, and I don't sugarcoat shit, and I speak my opinion, and sometimes that hurts people's feelings, you know. Uh, but I'm not about feelings. I'm about being grown, being an adult, 24/7. You got to have a tough hide. You can't live on your sleeve with emotions. That stuff will get you jacked up, you know. And I've been doing a lot of studying. I've always liked the Stoics, but I've been doing a lot of studying on the Stoics and stuff. And I have recently found out, to my surprise, and I'm just going to go there. After lots of research, you're like, oh, who am I? What am I? What type of person am I? This, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Well, I took this quiz, okay, to see if I was, what do they call that? A badass. And I failed. So I'm not a badass. I'm just a woman in Texas that was raised on the foundation that you mean what you say and you say what you mean and you follow through. Now, I advocate for a lot of people too. I've got an education and stuff, and because I got a lot of family that's been locked up and that's currently enrolled in TDC improvement centers, Texas Department of Correction. And I was like, damn, somebody got to represent them because they're getting jacked up. And so I pursued all that. So I advocate and I consult. And what I do, this is that I'm working on a case right now. But what I do is I make sure that your court-appointed attorney or your hired attorney and or public defender's office and or the prosecution office is following your constitutional rights. Okay. So far, and I'm going to pat myself on the back. So far, I have 8 felonies that have been reduced to dismissed, and I have, I want to say, about 50 to 20 misdemeanors that have been dropped. So far, I'm doing pretty good. But this case that I'm working on now is a cold case. And it's because the real reason why it's a cold case is because the girl was living on the streets. The other reason why it was a cold case is, and I'm not going to go there because I've got blue eyes and I've got silver hair, but she wasn't blonde hair and blue eyed. And her daughter came to me and her sister came to me by word of mouth and wanted to see. Now, this case is 35 years old. No leads, no nothing. But the same month the girl was murdered, there was a woman murdered and her son murdered. And they got all kinds of newsreels, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Not taken away from the tragedy. Okay, don't misunderstand me. But if this individual would have been of Caucasian, I'd guarantee you there would have been more done about it. But the county police department and all that kind of stuff, they're just like, well, she was in the wrong place, wrong time. Wrong answer. Well, my problem is that most of the witnesses have passed, and the detectives that were working on the case initially have retired. That's not a problem. Y'all still got evidence. And the way that technology is now, what I'm pushing for is DNA because they never did any DNA or anything like that. I don't even know on the evidence, so I've got to call those people tomorrow. But so, yeah, that's a case that I'm working on now, and I'm hoping and praying that we can get some closure for the family, and if nothing else, we can get some justice. Uh, and because if not, there's somebody out there still that got away with that stuff. And I'll give y'all a little bit more information on it. She was in a parking lot. She was shot point blank with a shotgun in the back. She died pretty much instantly. She held on for a little bit, but not too long. And that's what they're saying. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, she just happened to be in the parking lot of a major strip club in Dallas, Texas. And because she was in that lifestyle, they discounted any value to her life. That pisses me off. So yeah, they got me on it, and I don't know how long it's going to take. Yeah, kind of hard to miss that. Kind of hard not to hear it too. You know, but and that's what it comes down to. It was a prejudice. They were prejudiced against her just in the beginning. But I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna find something out. We'll find it because I feel it. I feel it. And so I advocate. That's what I tell y'all. I got an email, and it doesn't matter what state you're in, except for Washington D.C. Washington D.C. is screwed. You got to do. That's all federal up there. That's all federal. But but pretty much any other state, even if it's like on civil stuff, I can tell you this right now. Wills, trusts, and probate is real hard law. Civil and criminal is not too bad. What I can tell you this much right now: never sign a plea bargain. It's a trap. Just go through the motions. I know a lot of people like, oh, I want out, I want out. Well, I understand that, but now that they got you, we got to work within their system. See, and that kind of gets a little tough. Custody, custody, man, custody battles are fucked up. You know, because you got these two adults that are fighting, and the kids are the ones who actually suffer. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. And I like to help people. I like to advocate. I enjoy advocating. I've always done that. Okay, Joe says I had a friend who took 6 rounds of 44 Magnum to the face on his mom's front lawn. He had an prize rose bush. Cops wouldn't find the gun, so others did. Man, there wasn't nothing left, was there, Joe? Butt casings. Bad. Sorry to hear that. That's a traumatic thing. And that's something else, on this whole revolution on. People are going to be called to do things that they didn't want to do. See, that's what the problem is. We've gotten comfortable letting somebody else take care of business. I've never been comfortable letting somebody else take care of my business, period. Man, Joe. Too cold to protest. Mm, I don't know if it's too cold to protest or not, Carl. I know it's one of those things that we're gonna have to do something. You know what I'm saying? Look at that fat fucking chin. Oh, I can't stand that shit. Can't stand it. Yeah, and people do get shot and shot up over some stupid shit. That's why I don't. That's why I do not allow myself to get heated and have a weapon on me. You know, you have to control that stuff because that emotion stuff will jack you up real quick. Yep, yep. Well, hell, y'all. I tell you what, we've been on an hour and 3 minutes. I love y'all. Before I let my mouth overload my ass, I'm gonna say ciao, baby. Keep on prepping and do the right thing. Protect your freedom, baby. Ciao, 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 ciao.